Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shilpa Data Insights. Today we will be discussing about a file system utility that is present in dbutils in Databricks. So there are multiple utilities that are present in dbutils command. So the first one that we will be focusing on today's video is file system utility. Then we will be listing out the available utilities present in the file system, and we will also see how we can use them practically. So the dbutils.fs command provides utilities for working with the file system. To list the available commands that are present in dbutils.fs, you can use dbutils.fs help. And if you want to know what exactly a particular method does, then inside the help parenthesis, you have to put that particular method name. If you want to know more about how does this help function works with dbutils, watch my previous video in which I've explained to you completely how this exactly works. Instead of using the dbutils.fs, you can also use a shorthand script called %fs. And the commands that are present in this file system are cp, which is like copying, head, ls, mkdir, mv, put, rm. So in this video, I will be covering the copy, head, list, that is listing the directory's content, make dirs means creating a directory, mv means moving a file from one location to another, and put means creating a file with some content, and rm means to remove the file. Mount, mounts, unmount, update mount, and refresh mounts I will be covering in the next coming video. So let's see practically how you can go ahead and use the fs commands that are present in Databricks. I've created a notebook called fs utility. I've attached it with a cluster called demo cluster, and the Databricks runtime is 12.2 LTS. So the first command that we will be focusing on is mkdirs. This particular command will help you in creating a directory. So you can go ahead and use this dbutils, which is a module, and then fs, which is your file utility, and mkdirs. Inside this particular method, you have to give the path. What exactly path you want to go ahead and create a folder, and the folder name is raw data. So I will just go ahead and execute this command. So now you see it gave an output called true. It means that it has executed this command and it has created a folder called raw data. Let me show you that. So in the datas folder, you have a dbfs tab. If you don't find this dbfs tab, then you have to enable it from the settings and then go to admin console. In the admin console, you have the workspace settings. You go to the advanced option and there's a dbfs file browser. If this is disabled, please go ahead and enable it. Then you will be able to see the data inside the dbfs folder here. So now we have the file store. Inside the file store, I have created this folder called raw data. So let me go back to my file. So the folder is created. So now I want to copy a file called employee1.csv inside this particular folder called raw data, which is named as employee1_raw.csv. So now I am executing this particular thing and it's executed called true. So now I will see if the particular file is present in that raw data folder. So for that, we have a ls command. So this ls command actually lists the content of the directory. So I will go ahead and execute this particular command also. It says it already exists and it gives the path of that particular file and the name of the file, what is the size and the modification time. So this particular file is now copied from the shared uploads to the raw data folder. Let's move on to the next command that we have, which is head. Head actually displays the file content and you can specify how much byte of the file it will give you as the result. So I will execute this particular command. So now you see it has given me the content of it. This file had ID, name and department, and 2 records in it. So it has given me the records of 60 bytes basically. So let's move on to the next command, which is mv. mv means moving a file or a directory from one location to another location. So we have this mv. So this is the location from where I want to copy, and this is the location where exactly I want to copy the file. So let me execute this. It says true. It means the file content has been copied from the shared uploads to the raw data. Let me show you. In the TBFS, I'll go to the file store raw data, and you see now the call trans.xl is present in this particular folder, which has been moved from shared uploads. Now we have the put command. In the put command, you have to write the content of the file. So it will create a file and it will write the content that you mention. So in this particular file location, it will go ahead and create. So in the raw data, we will be creating a file called hello_db.txt. So this file will be a txt file that we are creating, and the content inside this file will be hello Databricks. And it is true. It means that if in case the file already exists, it will override the file. It will delete the file first and create a new file with this particular content. If you don't mention this true, if the file already exists, then it will give you a error that the file already exists and cannot be created again. So let me go ahead and execute this particular command. So it says it has written the file and the output is true. It means the file is already created. So let's cross check whether the file has been created or not. So in the dbfs file store, we have the raw data and the file is present, which is hello_db.txt. So let's move on to the next command called rm. rm means you can remove any file or folder that is specified in the path. So I have used the dbutils.fs.rm, and then the file store, the raw data is your directory, and this file that we just created in the above command, I want to remove it. And true means it is recursively true. Let's say I will be just mentioning the raw data, right? So whatever files are present in the raw data, it's going to remove all the files from it. So let me execute this particular command. So it says it has been removed. So let's see whether it has been removed or not in the dbfs file store raw data. Now you see that hello_db file is missing from here, which was present before. So in this video, I have explained the commands that I used in the file system utility. In the other videos, I will be also explaining the other commands that are present inside the file system utility. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more interesting updates. Thank you so much for watching.